In this podcast, I'm going to be analyzing the negative connotation associated with those who do or practice parkour. From lawmakers to business owners to parents and adults to even people who are police officers, and how they interacted with me while I was doing these different practices. So to begin, I guess I started parkour when I was in 8th grade. Parents viewed it dangerous, jumping off of higher swing sets, doing other things, and I was typically going to my neighborhood park. And so I would get lots of weary eyes, and even my mom, every time I went out, would tell me, Adam, be careful, you don't want them trying this stuff also, or having their kids learn it also. And my thought was, hey, it's better if I teach them than they just trying it on themselves like I had started to do myself. So, I don't know, it basically has a very negative connotation, and not just a negative connotation, but one that is brings nerves and anticipation to the parents as they watched it. See, the thing was that even when I was younger, I was trying stuff that was very low level. It wasn't advanced, it wasn't like I was jumping off of buildings. I was learning how to roll, I was learning basic tricks. I wasn't even into flips at the time, but it was scary for other people to watch, I feel like. And so this brought on a whole ideal of what parkour was and how dangerous it was. It's almost like watching somebody attempt suicidal acts, you know? They're like, oh my gosh, he's gonna hurt himself, you know, why would he even try this? And it's that there's an enjoyment, there's an accomplishment that you feel every time that you succeed and make it into something greater. Well, as I got on into high school, we started getting into a little bit more advanced tricks and different things, and so I remember going to these jams where all these guys would get together and we'd push each other to try new stuff. Now, it wasn't bad peer pressure when we pushed each other. It was more positive energy, all working towards a common goal. And whenever you succeeded, you could feel the other people living it up with you, even if they were doing stuff that was more advanced than you. That's because they could reminisce and remember what it was to accomplish that barrier, that mental obstacle that was ahead of you. And there was definitely this fellowship between all of you guys and even some gals who, you really felt like you could do something better. And so I haven't been able to feel that same feeling since then. And this is really what got me stuck into parkour, was just meeting up with this group and keep trying new things. Well, these same groups would go downtown, and we would try all this stuff, and sometimes we ran into people who own the businesses. One time we were at a bank, and the man came out and he told us, yeah, he had this place and he's been working here, and he asked us what our name was, and he had such a positive vibe about it. I expected it to be negative because that's all I've ever gotten from anybody experiencing parkour. But instead, this guy was just so open to it. And he really was just like, y'all can come through whenever. As long as you guys aren't vandalizing my property, it's fine with me. And it really did a big spin on, I feel, the take of what younger teens or whoever that are practicing parkour could take on from an older individual, because we assumed that they would automatically disapprove of us practicing this. These same or similar reactions would happen when we were encountered with police officers downtown, because either they completely were cool with it, and or they want us to move because of something else that was going on or happening downtown. And if they didn't agree with it, typically that's because they hadn't seen this art form performed before. So, wow, that was a tongue twister. Anyway, the basic point that we're trying to make all together here is that parkour isn't a crime. Just like skateboarding, it has very negative connotation inside of our society today. And when I say negative connotation, I mean that people view it as something that's just dangerous, malicious, promotes vandalism or violence or other dumb means, and almost like other people are peer pressuring each other, when in reality, it's probably the most positive group I've ever been in, and it's always goal-oriented, and it's applied things for me that I've done in my own life today.